One, test one, test one. Two, test two, test two.
Hello and welcome to the semifinals of the 6A District 1 playoffs. We have a matchup between your Upper Dublin Lady Cards versus the Downingtown West Cougars. Upper Dublin cruising through this District 1 bracket, cruise through the Suburban 1 League Tournament. Downingtown East, that's my bad, not Downingtown West. Cardinals have breezed through the District 1 tournament so far. The 1 seed, only 2 losses on the year. Looking to make a District 1 final appearance. I'm Matt Lagerstead, joined by Jacob Orlick. Jacob, are you ready for tonight?
I'm absolutely ready. And as we get ready for tip-off here, we're going to see Tamia Clark. Ooh, I thought I was going to see a tip to Megan No, but they got lucky on that one. So Matt's going to be doing play-by-play tonight. As yesterday, I just had my wisdom teeth out, so I'm powering through some pain to be able to call the game here with you guys tonight.
Jump ball, that was between... That was between Aldridge and Clark. Coleman thought about it. Gets pickpocketed by Aldridge. Aldridge for 3. Little left, little short. Stolen by No. Keeps it in bounds. Dives into the Upper Dublin bench and saves it back into Bridget DiMartio. From the line is Coleman, no good. Rebounded by Hunold. And another steal for Amelia Coleman.
Yeah, Upper Dublin's making some nice plays on the defensive end. Already 2 steals. Got to keep it going. You can't have that happening. You sure?
Yeah.
So Matt just handed me the microphone for play-by-play, so I guess here we go. A beautiful minute and 18 seconds of play-by-play from Matt Lagerstedt. All right, still no score, 6:30 to go. Oh, what a beautiful pass. Can't finish the layup is Boyd. Upper Dublin, seeing that they've got some competition here tonight. They're aggressive on defense, are the Cougars. No, inside. And a traveling violation on Megan No.
Yeah.
Arnold had her feet set. I was surprised that wasn't a charge.
Yeah, I would agree. Didn't look like she took 3 steps. It looked like she took 2, and I thought they were going to give her a charge.
The Cougars are going to have to push pace if they're going to want to score. They know Upper Dublin is just so aggressive on defense. Double team now on Hunold to the corner. 3 is up for the freshman. Can't go. Their starting lineup orchestrated of 4 seniors and 1 freshman are the Cougars. No, pass, Coleman. Still scoreless, 2 minutes played in this one. Clark makes a move, nice move. Tamia Clark to the basket.
Yeah, that was filthy. I think that was Martin going up, and she was jumping for joy, and that was an easy bucket for Tamia Clark.
Tamia turning into one of the more, or I should say, one of the more skillful players on this offensive roster. Last game, obviously, with 20 points, 5 rebounds, and that win, able to propel them for the Final Four of their section of the tournament. 5A girls.
6A girls.
This is crazy. So the boys are 5A. The girls are 6A. I keep on getting it mixed up.
Yeah, the girls could be 5A, but they've been so strong over the past few years, they moved up to 6A.
A bricked 3 somehow goes in for Boyd, and the Cougars have a 1-point lead. That definitely wouldn't have happened on the left side.
Yeah, I mean, said it so many times this year of how bad that left rim is. That's why Upper Dublin likes to play on in the first half.
Coleman contested. Way off the mark from 3. Well defended that time by Aldridge.
Yeah, I don't like that shot. Upper Dublin. I know Coleman loves to shoot the 3, but love to work it around.
Fight for the rebound. The Cougars stick with it. Boyd again. That time it won't go.
Yeah, they're just giving Boyd the open 3. Maybe you would like to see a little bit higher pressure.
Crafty move. Megan No to the corner. Morris can't finish the epic setup by Megan No.
What is going on? You saw Coleman bang brick one hard off the backboard, and then Morris.
Boyd, just an open layup. There was no defense there.
Yeah, we saw Coleman break off the backboard, and then Morris airball. It's just something we don't see from this Upper Dublin offense.
Coleman will get going. She had 12 last game. Unable to get that one. Rebound out to No. They were shooting really good during warm-ups. Nothing seems to be falling right now. Coleman cleans up the glass.
Yeah, would love to see Upper Dublin get down low more, especially when they start to struggle from 3. Really strong inside 6 feet.
UD leads it, or UD trails, 4-5. Offensive rebound won't go on the putback. That was Schlidneck. Pass is tipped. And Clark's going to control it. No. Long rebound falls to Morris as Aldridge just didn't have any hustle on that one.
That was a great job by Ellen Ward to keep the ball in. I think that was, who was that just called for the foul? That was
Aldridge.
No, that was Hodges called for the foul.
No. The facilitator of this offense, which she has been all season. We say it every broadcast. I mean, I don't know how much more I could say it. The leader all time for this school in assists for the women's program, Megan No.
Yeah, as well as the 1,000-point scorer. Upper Dublin has 3 1,000-point scorers on this team. One of the youngest being Tamia Clark, only a junior, and she had that halfway through her junior year.
And a foul will be called.
It's on Aldridge. Must have been holding Coleman.
And if you're Downingtown East, you can't let these sort of long possessions turn into fouls where Upper Dublin's going to be inbounding the ball. Upper Dublin's going to try and eat the clock. They know they're the stronger team. As DiMartino gets called for the travel. That's already 2 traveling violations here in the first quarter, Matt.
Yeah, Upper Dublin's got to figure it out. They've looked very sloppy to start, taking a lot of risky 3s, and they seem to not be falling in. Obviously, 2 traveling violations.
UD, usually a higher scoring team, stuck at 4 points, 2:30 to go. Boyd, too strong on the run.
We also look like our Downtown East looks like they're really beating the press today.
One of them's got to go down eventually. Amelia Coleman knocks down the 3 as she has 3 tonight.
Yeah, Upper Dublin needs to play a little bit stronger defense. So far, Boyd keeps on beating the press.
She can't finish the layups, though, but Upper Dublin really falling apart defensively on the interior. No, pull-up jumper is good. And a timeout by Downingtown East. Upper Dublin starting to get the Jets going. They have a 4-point lead, 9-4, a minute 49 to play here in the first. We'll be right back. So the Cougars coming into this one with a record of 18-6. Upper Dublin obviously only 2 losses on the season, 1 in that tournament, and obviously the heartbreaker to Friends Central.
Yeah, I mean, both teams they've played were top 15 ranked teams in the nation and have only lost by 4 points at the max.
Shots well defended by Coleman, didn't even come close. Morris, in and out.
There's the rims again.
If Upper Dublin wins this one, the district championship will be at Hagan Arena, St. Joe's College.
University.
And what time would that be?
I think it's 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Obviously, the boys made it to the district final. Though they're going to play tomorrow at, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, 7 o'clock at Westchester. 3 years in a row.
And they've got Pencrest.
Yeah, Pencrest.
We learned, last game that Pencrest, their best player, out for the season with the eye surgery, according to our stat guys. So a huge favor in terms of for Upper Dublin right there. Upper Dublin's got to take advantage of that. We saw Coach Brooks earlier today, and Tamia. Wow. They're going to say Tamia touched it. I've never seen Tamia get so pressed like that. She clearly did not touch that basketball.
Yeah, if she did touch it, it would have had a little bit of deflection, but that ball just went straight.
Funston's got to keep his cool. He knows that these calls don't mean anything in the scheme of things. As long as this team takes care of business, they'll be all right. Shaking his head there, but not getting aggressive with the refs. You got to give props to Coach. Out of bounds, and Upper Dublin's going to get it. They're probably going to hold. There's less than 28 seconds now remaining. A low-scoring first quarter, Upper Dublin. Usually a higher-scoring offensive team. Only 9 points here in the first. Not even trying to play defense on no right now. So they're going to hold. Down to 10. Clark to the rim, and one. Tamia Clark. She's going to get going early. A chance for 5 here in the first.
Yeah, Upper Dublin's best scorer. I think I said earlier she was the youngest scorer, 1,000-point scorer in Upper Dublin history. And that's one of the main reasons right there. She's not afraid to go down low and drive to the basket.
Such a dominant player as Clark. She can really play anything, all positions, except really that 5. Upper Dublin obviously has T. Martiel and Coleman. Shot at the buzzer is good. So a nice way to end the quarter there for Downingtown East. As Schlidnecht got it to go. So at the end of the first, it's 12-7. Upper Dublin with the 5-point advantage heading into the second.
So a 12-7 lead for the Lady Cards, courtesy of 5 points from Tamia Clark, 3 from Amelia Coleman, 2 from Megan No, and
No, it was 5 from Amelia. Amelia's 5.
5 from Amelia. I stand corrected.
Nice move down the baseline, swatted out of bounds. DiMartio with the active hands. It's Mallory Martin, the 9th grader, the starter. So clearly has to be a decent player. Aldridge got stripped by Clark. Now on the break. No surprise, Megan No is going to lead it. Coleman thought about it. She's already taken 3 threes, 33% from that distance. Clark just off the mark. Rebound to Morris. Upper Dublin, obviously also one of the better offensive rebounding teams. Another offensive rebound. DiMartio gets it to go.
Yeah, right on cue, Jacob. Right on cue.
You know, if Downingtown East is going to want to have a chance, they're going to have to win on the boards.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the main driving factor for Upper Dublin to out-rebound Downingtown East. If they do that, it's wraps.
Oh, the projection by Coleman. Martin got it sent back.
Yeah, Coleman just came out of nowhere as DiMartio went to go step up to double the ball handler. And Coleman just comes out of nowhere and swats the ball away.
Coleman looking like Wembenyama out there.
Wembenyama!
Wemby had 0 blocks all time against the Pistons, and then just a few days ago, learned about it, and then had 6 against the Pistons. Aldridge gets that one to go. It's 14-10. Coleman, a 3. She's 1 for 5 to open the game. Boyd has it. Better defense from Upper Dublin here in the second. They're not letting really any of those easy interior baskets go.
Yeah, I would love to see. I know Amelia Coleman loves to take the 3, but I would love to see her go down a little down low. At one point, there's going to be a mismatch with Coleman and DiMartio. Is going to be one of them is going to be guarded by Aldridge. The other is going to have a mismatch. Love to see one of them take on that mismatch.
Nice ball fake by Hunnell on the other side. Couldn't get the layup to go. Coleman inside. There you go, Matt. She can really do it all.
That's exactly what I wanted to see from Amelia Coleman. Break.
Errant pass from Aldridge. Coleman picks it up to the outside. No. To her sister. She's going to drive. Put up the floater. Won't go. Boyd comes away with the rebound. Now on the break. They've got numbers.
Boyd loves to really move the ball up the court really quickly. Probably their fastest player, at least offensively.
Schlidneck threw it away. Picked up by Clark. It's a one-on-one. Tamia Clark, unselfish play. Lexi, no, couldn't finish it. Tamia probably should have just taken that one herself.
Yeah, I would agree. She's been so good going on one-on-one. I would love to see the shot.
Aldridge, the nice low by on Clark, able to get the friendly roll. It's back to a 4-point game. So Downingtown East coming into this one as the 5 seed. Not automatically guaranteed to make the state tournament. Now I'm getting word that they are apparently in the 6A boys division, or is it the 5A?
6A.
In the 6A boys division, Max corrected me already. It's 1 through 4 able to make the state tournament automatically. I'm not too sure how it happens in this one. There's a different number of teams for every group, different skill levels, so it's all unique in its own way. Rebounded by Boyd. Aldridge will jack up a three. That's in and out.
Yeah,
It was a good look from Aldridge.
Yeah, really good shot by Aldridge. Just in and out.
No, trying to spin in the paint. Got stopped pretty good. Now Megan, no, knocks down the deep three as we see her do so well. Matt, you said it last time. Or maybe I said it. I mean, we kind of fed each other the info. Those three-pointers are so short. Megan O just seems to be shooting the ball better from a little bit beyond the three-point arc.
Yeah, sometimes she can get a little bit long. But when she's got that distance, she's really good.
Another basket on the inside by Megan O. Funston wanted a walk, as we all did. Aldridge gets bumped, and Alexi knows is going to pick up the foul. Nine-point lead. Upper Dublin's starting to open it up. 21-12. We've got 3:31 to play here in the first half.
Yeah, Aldridge has clearly been their best player tonight. Committed to UTEP, University of Texas, El Paso. Did a little bit of scouting report during the foul shot.
And she's tall. She's got to be closer to 6'1 or 6'2.
I wouldn't give it that. She's probably the same height as Bridget and Amelia, and I think they're both 5'10", 5'11".
I wouldn't say she's 5'11. You know what? I'd give her 6 feet.
I don't know.
How are we going to be arguing about height in the booth?
Well, I'm like 6'1", so I would know.
Yeah, we got no height on the rosters tonight, so CB East not really helping us out there. The other semifinal matchup, which is taking place tonight, Hensbury at Downingtown West. So what you originally thought. So the winner of that matchup will play the winner of this matchup in the district final at St. Joe's on Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know Coach's brother lives out in California, so the ET is necessary. Clark, one-on-one. Jumper's no good. Megan No somehow there to grab down the rebound. Lexi can't hit. Coleman saves it. Upper Dublin killing them on the glass. Coleman can't hit. Now a fight for the rebound, and it's a jump ball. Tamia Clark taking on two defenders, forcing a jump ball.
Yeah, it's going to be Upper Dublin ball. That was a risky shot by, I think that was Amelia, right?
It was, in the corner.
Not the worst shot, but definitely pretty risky.
Megan, open lane, gets inside. So the quickness of Megan No. So unlike anything else, and now the steal by Clark, she'll take it herself. Upper Dublin really starting to turn on the Jets here on the defensive end, getting a lot of steals here in the backcourt.
Yeah, I mean, would not surprise me if Upper Dublin led District 1 in steals.
Hodges knocks down a three. Downingtown East really needed that one. They're down 8.
Yeah, they're really keeping Upper Dublin pretty close.
Clark trying to match, but to no avail. Hodges will push. Hodges gets it knocked away from behind. That was DeMartile. Moore is set to check in. And Lexi No will sit down. Tamia Clark, no rest yet tonight. Hodges, it's blocked. Coleman, another one. Aldridge in and out from 3. Fight for the rebound. And a travel.
That was best case scenario right there. Downingtown West. That was what was that?
Yeah, that was shield neck.
Yeah, she won the rebound, and it probably would have been a jump ball towards Downingtown East, but obviously she goes down the travel.
Tamia Clark fighting through defenders like a pinball. Clark up to 9 points on the night. Easily Upper Dublin's most prolific scorer. Megan No really close behind. DeMartile, the feed from Megan No. Upper Dublin. These players' matches complement each other so well out there on the basketball court.
Yeah, everybody on this team can play really strong defense.
Hodges has it blocked by Morris. Morris isn't even that tall.
Yeah,
You gotta love the effort.
Yeah, I just absolutely reject the crap out of that ball right there. Upper Dublin's got to have probably 4 or 5 blocks already, as well as probably 5 steals. Upper Dublin's defense is on full display tonight.
UD already with 3 blocks here in the first half. 1 by Morris, 2 by Coleman. As we're under a minute to go, Upper Dublin leads it by 12. Boyd, guarded by DeMartile, is going to take it. Double teamed. Finds Aldridge. Cross court. Shield necked. Saved by Hodges. Sloppy basketball here from Downingtown East, most likely on their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, if I was Downingtown East right now, I would hold to that last shot, not let Upper Dublin get the ball back.
But with this Upper Dublin defense, who really knows? Aldridge, a blocking foul on Megan No. Counted and the basket. Or counted and the foul.
No, they're going to rule it on the floor.
Aldridge with 1,000% in shooting motion there. Now this makes me mad because that was 1,000% a shooting foul.
I disagree. She took a dribble right after she hit Megan, so I think that's a correct call. As she took the dribble, getting ready for it.
And a turnover by Hodges. Unable to take care of the basketball. Downingtown East turns it over. Upper Dublin's got 8 seconds to get 2 or 3 more on the board.
Yeah, I want Upper Dublin to give the ball. I would give it to Bridget DeMartile or Tamia Clark down low to get that final shot.
Megan's put herself in position for 2 charges tonight, both called for blocking fouls. Megan has it. She's going to have to put it up. She does. Around and out. So after the first, Upper Dublin 29, Downingtown East with 17. Tamia has 7. And we're going to check Megan's points as stat keeper is not ready. She's got 7. So 7 for Coleman, 7 for No. Tamia Clark obviously with 9, the 3 leading scorers for Upper Dublin. Heading into the break, we'll see you in 10 minutes. Upper Dublin 29, Downingtown East 17.
movie.
As we get ready to tip off the third quarter, or I guess start the third quarter, Upper Dublin leads it by 12, 29-17. Tamia Clark leading in points with 9. Coleman and No both with 7. Here's Aldridge, blows by Coleman. Pull-up jumper's no good. Fast break opportunity. Morris is going to slow it down. Not really, though, as DeMartile long on the 3. And that one will fall. DeMartile, 2 shots. One of them's going to go down.
Yeah, a little bit of shooter's touch right there.
That's a nice outlet pass right there. Aldridge.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Assist.
Pretty good court vision right there.
And we see why she's committed. Senior Charlotte Aldridge making it happen. Clark lost it off of Hodges' foot, and they're not going to call a kickball violation.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't call a kickball violation. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but just a little bit surprised.
You got to get these calls right. That was clear as day. We see it up from up here. The one about Tamia Clark not touching the ball, but who are we? We're not the refs.
Wish we were.
Sometimes. It's a pretty hard job. You got a lot of pressure on you, so you're just human. They're going to make wrong calls. That was definitely a right call, as Aldridge got hacked. Fouls on Clark, and Aldridge's going to head to the line to try and cut the lead to 11. Obviously, here in the greater Philadelphia area, huge snowstorm a few weeks ago, and then as it finally started to clear up, the grass has been covered yet again, so
yeah, I'm
brutal winter.
Yeah, I'm not very happy with, especially with baseball season starting next week.
It's got to end sooner than later. The sun's starting to stay out longer, which is good. The winter months are nearing the end. Now that's just a poor pass by the freshman. Blows by Martin. But Coleman can't finish the layup.
She had her on ice skates. I don't know how you don't finish that layup.
Gotta say, DeMartile got a piece of that one, but no, lost it out of bounds. So DeMartile with another block, or with a block.
Yeah, Upper Dublin's got to hold on to the ball. They've been struggling just keeping the ball. I feel like they've had the ball and it just bounced out of their hands plenty of times tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Boyd lost it, got it back, and another block, DeMartile. 2 blocks in a matter of seconds for DeMartile. UD's got 5 of those tonight. Clark, drive by, can't finish the layup. Oh man, a lot of missed layups in this one.
Yeah, Upper Dublin's got to start to make these.
Who was that foul on?
That was on Clark.
Asking for a stat guy over here. Max obviously keeps every single statistic in the book. Cross-court pass, wide open. Schlenkt can't finish it. Schlenecht. Now, it's a very hard last name. I'd say it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters in her last name. A kickball violation. That's 2 of those we haven't seen called. And a foul will be called on Hunold. 3 minutes gone by here in the third. UD up 12. Not the biggest student section here for the semifinal. We've got a decent amount. A lot more for that game against Friends Central. That one was advertised on the announcements for quite some time. This past weekend, the Olympics wrapped up. Norway, obviously, winning that one. The United States just trailing them.
Yeah, them and Italy were neck and neck. I think actually Italy might have got second. The United States might have got third. But I think it was really close to that second place. Norway obviously had a pretty decent lead overall in general.
Obviously, the heartbreaking injury for Lindsey Vaughn. You gotta hope. As she was trying to play through an injury, you gotta hope that she can heal up soon. Oh, and another turnover. No, throws it away. Boyd, unable to finish, gets it back, throws it up, and can't finish that one. That second one was more of a circus shot heave. And Funston doesn't like what's going on right now. Even though they're up 11, a smart timeout. Try and develop another plan here just midway through the third quarter. Upper Dublin, 33. Downingtown East, 22. Clark, screen set by No. He's going to take it to the rim. Rolls around, can't get the bounce. Coleman unable to clean it up. Clark. It's going to head to the line. They're going to call it on Hunold. Upper Dublin continues to control the offensive glass. Downingtown East coaches upset with their players right now, having to remind their players to box out.
Yeah, he is very explicit tonight. He's very loud, and we haven't really seen him before, but he's been probably the loudest person in this gym the entire night.
Yeah, that's their assistant coach. Obviously, wanting to make this one a bit closer. Hunold. Wow, that's the second brick three we've seen fall tonight, and that was on the left rim.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That never happens on that rim.
The touch tonight, it's just been a little weird for Downingtown East. Everyone obviously gets different bounces and rolls here at Upper Dublin. Morris working off the screen, can't get the three. And Coleman's going to get fouled. And this coach for Downingtown East is livid. I mean, he is. That's another offensive board gets called for the foul.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great job by Amelia Coleman to get that rebound. Obviously, draws the foul, but I would have tried to let her play through because Upper Dublin had an easy layup.
Every time this coach seems to say rebound, shot's going to drop for Upper Dublin.
Yeah, and every time they say rebound, they don't rebound. I get his frustration. Downingtown East has been destroyed on the offensive boards by Upper Dublin.
No, now in double figures with 10. Aldridge can't lay it in off the glass. Body's falling. Megan, no. Coleman. Corner. No. Why not? It's good. Megan, no. Back-to-back threes. She's got 13, and Upper Dublin's opened this one up to a 16-point lead.
Yeah, she's cash money right now from that left side. Love to keep on shooting from there. Be huge.
Aldridge, guarded by Clark. Calling for it in the post. Can't get it. A minute 40 to play here in the third. That one too strong for Hunnell. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Hunnell. Probably a better to foul in that situation, as DiMartino would have just taken it to the rim.
Oh, now they're in the bonus, so I would disagree.
Wow. Well, for the final minute 33, Aldridge will sit down. Probably not having one of her better games, as Upper Dublin just able to control what the Cougars are doing here tonight. 25 points with a minute 30 to go in the third does Downingtown East.
Yeah, 17-point lead for the Cardinals. Looked like their average game. And not many teams this year have been really that close. This seems to be another one going in that direction.
Now they're just looking for foul calls. Jump ball, Lexi No falls on top of it. Just goes to show that size in basketball isn't everything, but effort is. The Cougars still got their cheerleaders cheering them on. As Lexi No is swatted, she got hit hard. And that was ball first, so good call. Boyd, always looking to push, takes on DiMartino, and DiMartino is going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with that. DiMartino just had her arm straight up, and Boyd just tried to almost charge through her. I'm gonna disagree with that. If anything, that should have been an offensive foul. As it looked like that Boyd went a little bit with the shoulder, tried to create a little bit of separation.
And DiMartino, though, really wasn't set, kind of backpedaling, playing the ball with her. So Boyd taking advantage, and see here, she'll knock down a pair at the line. You should try and get Boyd more involved to make more play designs for her. She seems to be one of the better players on this roster. No, slips and loses it. Picked up Hodges. Looking, Boyd, the layup. Downingtown East trying to go on a run before the final 8 minutes. It's a 13-point game. Upper Dublin most likely will hold for the final shot.
Yeah, we'd love to see a three from probably Megan No from this corner. She's been red hot from there this third quarter. Love to see the end.
The Boyd's playing far up on her. She had a wide open look. With 3 seconds, Lexi's going to have to put it up. And a wasted possession there at the end of the third. Upper Dublin Not the strongest end to the quarter, but still leading it by 13. Funston's definitely got to recognize that and get this team right back on track. 42-29, fourth quarter coming up. Eight minutes to go until Upper Dublin hopefully advances to the district final, either playing Pennsbury or Downingtown West. This team did not have Amelia Coleman last year for the playoffs. She's made such an impact.
Yeah, obviously, Amelia Coleman couldn't play last year because of the transfer rule. She came from Gwen and Mercy her junior year, but she's back this year, and she's been an instrumental part of this Upper Dublin team.
Hodges makes a spin move, double spin move, can't get the fall away jumper to go. And it's rebounded by DiMartino. You gotta figure if they're gonna go on a run, it's gonna be within the first few minutes here of the fourth. Coleman misses the pull-up jumper just short. Boyd, she's got to start shooting those threes. Drives, can't finish the layup. You figure that you'd rather just take a three with the hand in your face than driving down the lane and get absolutely bodied. Clark got hit pretty hard, no foul call. Aldridge able to lay it up and in. It's an 11-point lead, 6:40 to go here in the fourth. Downingtown East going to have to string together some stops for Upper Dublin. We're just going to have to match whatever Downingtown East is doing. So after the first minute and 30, Funston will call a timeout. He does not want this game to get into single digits. Coleman, long three, off the mark. Good box out there by, just don't want to butcher the last name, so I'll check it out once more. By Hunold. Downingtown East has it. 6:18 to play. Down 11. Boyd seems to be the one who pushes pace on this team the most. Just getting it to her to get it across half court.
Yeah, she's been pretty quick all night. Clear their best ball handler.
Hodges, deep three. Way off the mark. Rebounded. Boyd runs into Hunold. But Megan, no. It's going to get called for. It's going to get a foul in her favor.
Yeah, it's going to be on the floor. Clear foul. Uses extension on no.
And Lawson Tyler, starting quarterback, and varsity basketball players just walk right by us.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of minutes. Lawson's getting a lot of minutes this playoff because obviously Upper Dublin's missing Jake Scherzer and AJ Weston due to the transfer rules. Same thing that happened to Amelia Coleman last year.
And I just got to say, for all the people out there who say that I'm quote-unquote glazing people for saying that they make good plays, especially with the football earlier this year, that's your job as a broadcaster to compliment the players that are playing well. Morris able to get the putback. I just figured I needed to share that while I'm live on the air. Hodges able to knock down the triple after missing one badly right before. It's a 10-point game. We're not going to step away for this one. There's been a lot of timeouts in the recent minutes. Matt, what do you think Upper Dublin's got to do, especially defensively down the stretch, to hold Downingtown East from making another run?
I think Upper Dublin I don't even know how much different defense they need to play. I think Upper Dublin just needs to play how they've been playing traditionally when either taking that wide open three or taking that layup down low, which would be huge. And up there at that point, Downingtown East is going to just have to start chucking up threes and hooking them to making. And Upper Dillon is going to out-rebound them 95% of the time.
We got 25 seconds before this timeout's over. It's becoming a tradition that we have to hand over the microphone to club member Sam Cowan during the game. So, Sam, here's your time to shine.
All right, so we got a 44-34 game from the Cardinals. This is a very nice game played. We're hoping to see the Cardinals at St. Joseph's University on March 1st at 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock, actually. My mistake. But once again, this is the next game I'm going to do it. I'm going to give a quote out to all the kids out there. It's really all about, like, your motivation. Like, if you put that motivation in, you're going to be able to do it. And it's really going to pay off at a point. But we're going to pass it back to Jacob Bork here as Megan now is taking it up the court.
No disrespect to Sam, but it sounds like he was the one who actually had his wisdom teeth out yesterday instead of myself. Gotta love Sam, though. Huge member of this club, does photography. Was his neighbor for the longest time. Great kid. 10-point game. Nearly halfway gone through the fourth. DiMartino, nice feed. Coleman can't finish. Morris fights through two defenders for the rebound. Upper Dublin, even if the shots aren't falling, just got to control time. So, apologies for the background noise. That's Sam still here. Clark able to knock down the corner three. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Upper Dublin, 13-point lead.
Yeah, huge three by Clark there. Had all the time in the world, and she used it. And that's just a shot she's almost never going to miss. That's a huge for Upper Elm. Puts the lead back to 13. Since UD Media, and you gotta add the media. The name is UD Media, and you gotta add the media. I'm trying to speed it a while ago. You should know where I am.
Morris making a huge impact on the rebounds tonight. She's got 10, or she's got 9 rather, excuse me. Coleman's got 10. At the two of them just cleaning up the boards oh so nicely. Part of the reason Upper Dublin, even though they haven't been shooting the ball excellent, they're still up in this one by 13. Aldridge can't get the runner to go. Coleman grabs her 11th. Megan No's got 5 assists in this one, the leading scorer for the team. No surprise there. Clark sizing up Johnson. Has to get it away, but it's poked away. Hunnelled up ahead. Maya Johnson, haven't said her name too much tonight, won't get the layup to go. Boyd, fight for the rebound. Coleman snags it. We'll wait for the call. Tensions flaring here at the end of the game. It's going to be Upper Dublin basketball. Amelia Coleman, her 12th rebound. Had to really work for that one, Matt.
Yeah, that was great job by Amelia Coleman to get that rebound and win it away from Downingtown East. And Downingtown East wasn't happy about Clark getting the rebound, so tempers flare a little bit.
And applause from the home team crowd, well deserved. The effort just never stops.
So Downingtown East is going to pick up I think it was a warning. Upper Elm doesn't look like they're going to call for anything.
I believe that's a technical foul on the head coach right there. Megan No's at the line to shoot the free throw.
No, that wasn't my home run. No, it wasn't.
The coaching staff deserved that one, obviously chirping all game. And must have been chirping at the officials this time around. Hasn't been the best game to be officiated, but there have been questionable calls both ways, which makes the game fair in retrospect. So Megan No will shoot the technical, looking add one more. Yeah, she somehow got that one to go. And she's actually going to get 2. So Megan now up to 18 on the night. And Upper Dublin back with a 15-point lead. Excuse me, she's got 15. Poor decision by the coaching staff as they practically just took their entire team out of this one. That's on the coaching staff. They've done a great job as the Cougars of trying to make a run, and the coaching staff just killed them.
Yeah, I mean, the Cougars were starting to have a little bit of a comeback, and then that just killed all of their momentum after coaches called for a technical. Don't know what the ref is talking to Blygen about something. Don't know what it is though.
Can't be too happy, especially if you're a top player on this team. Aldridge Boyd putting in so much effort down the stretch just to get the momentum wiped right back out of them. 2:30, 49, 34 as Aldridge unable to hit. A timeout by the Cougars just before the ball went out of bounds. We've had a lot of timeouts here in the fourth quarter, Matt.
Wait, why can they get... She never had possession.
I think they're going to say she had possession just going out of bounds. She had grabbed it, and the the coach was probably spamming the timeout
signal. I would 100% disagree. I did not think she had possession on that. She was falling out of bounds, and she was sliding. If she tried to get the ball right away, I'm going to disagree with that.
So it's looking like, unless the Cougars can come down the stretch with a huge comeback and upset, that both teams, both the guys and the girls squads, will be heading on to the district final. Matt, that's really not a surprise to me. Matt's checking his phone right now, so talking to the brick wall.
Yeah, I'm just checking out the stuff for the 6A boys title game between Coatesville and Colonial, or not Colonial, Plymouth Whitemarsh is going to be right after the girls' district championship, which Upper Dublin seems to be looking like they're going towards.
And an offensive foul, Hunold pushed off on no. Just killing their chances of a comeback here. Yeah, Monty Sanjid. See what he's got in store for the district championship. Buddy Kennard as well, Mike Pereira. We know that team like the back of our hand.
Yeah, they will be going against Coatesville, led by five-star sophomore Colton Hiller. He's been averaging 28 points a game this year. He's looked like one of the most dominant players in the country, and he's playing at one of the highest levels in Pennsylvania, as he is he's obviously in 6A, and District 1 is considered to be one of the stronger districts in PIAA.
Tamia takes a hard seat on the bench, as she deserves it. Obviously has the most minutes of the squad. Tamia Clark just does everything for this team. I'm sorry, there's a lot of noise going on up here in the booth. I can't even understand what I'm saying myself. Hodges, or no, it's going to be Boyd called for a foul. Megan's got 17 on the night, and Upper Dublin's going to hold on. Or so it seems. There's still 2 minutes, 51-34. But after that technical on the coaching staff of the Cougars, Upper Dublin has not looked back. Just going to try and hold Clark back in the game. And Upper Dublin doing a great job taking care of the ball and controlling the clock. Lexi's doubled. No, just saves a backcourt violation. As Hunold was screaming at the ref as he gave her a side eye. He's surprised she didn't get a technical. That pass is tipped. Johnson picks it up.
To me, it fouled out.
It's a minute 24 to go. So, understand where she's coming from. Tamia Clark gets the ovation. Great game. Tamia's going to finish this one with 16 points.
Yeah, her and Megan have played unbelievable tonight, combining for, 34 of their points tonight.
33, 13, or 16 and 17.
I thought Megan had 18.
Max corrected me. She had 15 before those free throws knocked down the pair. So she's at 17. As Hunnell takes it away from Megan. That's a rare turnover. And that shot's blocked. I think Lexino reached her hand in. We're under a minute now, Matt. Upper Dublin can sense the glory.
Yeah, I mean, Upper Dublin has taken this game control in that late third quarter and that early fourth, and Boyd just got teed up. Does that mean that there's going to be 4 foul shots?
I guess we'll see.
Because Megan got fouled and went to the line, and now she just caught. Boyd just got teed up. I'm not sure if that's going to make it 4, or is it going to stick with 2, and Upper Dublin's going to go to the line?
That's a good question. I don't want to say anything because I don't know the answer to that. So I guess we'll watch it play out. This team has gotten very frustrated down the stretch, has Downingtown East.
My dad was over here, and I would ask him what the situation would be. Would it be 4 foul shots? What would it be?
Megan, if she hits this one, it's a 20-point game.
Yeah, she's going to get 4 foul shots.
That's crazy.
And our brother will get the ball back as well.
Well, during those pep rallies at the beginning of the school year, and maybe some people who don't attend or attended Upper Dublin don't understand this, during the pep rally before the homecoming football game, there's a basketball competition, and Megan, usually in that one, usually knocking down the shots. So just reminded me of that, taking 4 free throws all by herself. She went 4 for 4. Megan, a huge game tonight. 22 of the 55 for this UD squad.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, that Megan took them for the senior class. Pretty sure Tamia took it for the junior class.
Ball moves around nicely. Morris finds Coleman.
This game is over.
First points since the first half of Coleman. She's got 9 on the night. Very impressive showing. Tamia Clark, Amelia Coleman, upwards of 12 rebounds, if not more. And that'll do it. Lexi No will dribble it out, and Upper Dublin is moving on to the district final. Just got word from Max. That was a 13 rebound game for Coleman. No, with 22. Clark had 16. And Upper Dublin got scary for a bit, late in the third, early in the fourth. But there's nothing that this team can't handle. See, Dr. Green right now on the court. Props to him, was able to get us a spot at Holy Ghost to be able to broadcast that one to you all. Where Upper Dublin upset the 1 seed. So both teams, Matt, Upper Dublin, they're going to the district final.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know when the last time this has happened. Man, might have been 24 when both. I know the boys went to the district final. I'm not sure about the girls. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest that both of them would have gone to the district final 2 years ago. The girls didn't make it last year, lost to, not sure, but I know the boys obviously won it. Looking to win one tomorrow, one on Sunday. Take 2 district titles back to the nest.
Matt, unfortunately, isn't able to make it tomorrow, but I will be there. We're going to cover that one at Westchester, and then on Sunday, the girls will have the game at St. Joe's. We'll both be there to cover that one.
Yep.
So for right now, Jacob Orlick, Matt Logs, Upper Dublin, obviously easily getting the win, 57-36. Say bye-bye to Downingtown East. Upper Dublin is moving on. We'll see you next time on UD Media.
All right, there you go.